Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. I'm here to talk about, again, WWE. Now, you guys know me. I haven't been watching WWE for who knows how long. You know, what was it? I didn't care about Wrestling Palooza, uh, and the whole thing was in Crown Jewel. They didn't have it in Saudi Arabia, I believe, right? They had it in the UK or something like that, or Australia. It's the same shit. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I really don't care about my maps of the United States and all around the world, to be quite honest with you. I just don't care at this point in my life. I don't. I'm 32 years old. Life is too short. Who gives a shit? You know? Seriously. It's like that one quote in the Ted movie. Well, eventually, when everyone knows about a talking Ted bill, eventually no one gives a shit. Exactly. 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 Fucking exactly. All right. Why should I give a shit about locations all around the world when WWE is literally a piece of fucking shit? All right. I did used to care about all of that stuff. Them traveling, them knowing what type of place that they were. When I was younger, when I was a kid, I'm like, oh, because when you're trying to know more about the world and stuff like that, that's when you be like, oh shit, and you want to know about the culture, know about all of this stuff and everything like that. It's almost like looking at past civilizations like the Egyptians, the Mayans, and you're looking the past stuff about them and shit like that. You know. And also the stupid stuff that they say that, oh, they really did that, but they didn't do it at all. All right. That's how you know it was invaders that did it, and then they said that, oh no, they did it, even though it was the invaders. Does that make sense? You know, but apparently people don't want to think about that. But moving on, this is about wrestling. Um, WWE is complete utter garbage. All right. How will you know? You're not watching the product exactly. We all know WWE is trash, so why are we still watching it? Why are you still watching WWE? I've stopped. I've stopped. Look. Some people might. A lot of these wrestling podcasters have no choice. They're basically handcuffed to do this for the rest of their life until they drop dead, or until WWE is dead, or until the wrestling company is dead, or something like COVID would happen again, which it will soon, by the way. But it won't be COVID. Oh, this alien invasion. The aliens are already here. All right, the wicked ones, motherfucker. So if they try to promote this fake alien invasion crap, all I have to tell you is it's a fucking lie. The aliens are already here, motherfucker. So moving on. Oh, that's conspiracy. Oh yeah, we'll see by the end of this year, motherfucker, and then you could kiss my ass, motherfucker. Seriously. No, I'm dead serious. We're in 2025. If you want to be ignorant like that and not fucking research what the fuck is going on in the world, then you can fucking kiss my ass and eat my shit, to be quite honest with you. Because that's what you do. Eating shit. Because that's what WWE is. Shit. You consuming trash. You consuming shit. Alright? Now you hear that WWE is probably using AI to do these storylines, which I'm not surprised. You think WWE has a creative bone in their body? Most people are like, but Triple H. You think Triple H has a creative bone in his body? This is the man that you keep seeing on TV every time, every fucking 5 minutes. This man cannot be off the screen for 5 fucking goddamn minutes without him coming in and be like, hey, 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 hey. I'd rather see Stephanie McMahon come out more than Triple H, to be quite honest with you. Because people actually want to see a McMahon. People don't want to see a person that married the McMahons. Does that make sense? you know, when she got introduced, when she got inducted to the Hall of Fame, well, some McMahon had to. You're not gonna put Vince's daddy in there because I think you already did. You're not gonna put Vince's grandfather in there because either he is in there or he's just dead, which he is. So you have to put somebody in there. You're not gonna put Shane. You're not gonna put Vince. So who's the last resort to put? Stephanie McMahon. I'm not even mad that she's in the Hall of Fame, to be quite honest with you. I'm not. Probably should have been there. She probably should have been there right around the time Triple H stopped wrestling. The fact that we get it now in 2025, I'm just like, so you literally are like, we have nothing, so we're just going to do this. You guys got to think about that. And then when you do think about that, you actually have to look at Stephanie McMahon and be like, damn, man, they actually kind of fucked her over when you really think about it. She should have been there a while ago then. Yeah, she should have. She should have. But whatever. What's done is done, basically, you know. But this whole stuff about this company is complete utter garbage. If you still watch it, I still do not know why you're watching it. Look, if you keep up with it, that's different. I keep up with it too to see if anything, basically. And I heard that Crown Jewel everyone loved and shit like that, or people liked. Wow, one pay per view that was good compared to all the trash he's still gonna fucking throw at us later on. You just got lucky, basically. You know? Now the storytelling is in the ring instead of the storytelling being in the mic and also in the ring and also backstage. Heck, WWE even wants to go all out with this whole AI stuff and use AI for promos, AI for scripts. You really gonna use clips instead of wrestlers bantering to one another and showing highlights of them fighting, them arguing, and then highlights of them fighting over the years. You're just gonna use that as you're just gonna use AI for that, even though you have clips upon clips upon clips upon content that you can use for that. Does that make sense? You're gonna scratch all the content that you have and just use AI instead. And the thing is, most people might be upset with AI. AI has been around forever, guys. Stop acting like this thing is new. AI has been around forever, all right? And stop saying no, it hasn't. Really, it hasn't? So what's all these video games of? Thank you. Shut the fuck up. No, seriously, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to AI in these video games, all right? When you're fighting an enemy, when you're fighting anything, that is still AI walking to know, oh, okay, this enemy got dead, then it's this. Oh, you did this, so now you level up or some shit like that. See, that is AI. That's program of the creators programming the game, making sure it walks that way. That is AI. All right? So don't fucking tell me that's not true. You can kiss my ass with that shit. All right? Seriously. No, I'm dead serious, man. I'm dead. I'm dead serious. Because there's no reason for you guys to complain about AI, even though AI has been around for fucking forever. By the way, the Mayans and the Egyptians, they had AI, by the way. And that's not even conspiracy and none of that shit. You can look this shit up. It's not even that hard to fucking find. When you literally can see fucking walls on the fucking wall of these old civilizations and they have tablets. And you always hear like, oh, that's made up. No, you just don't think. And you think that this civilization is way better than other civilizations. That's why America is falling right now. That's why we have a government shutdown, motherfucker. Because of your stupid, corrupt mindset bullshit. All right? Seriously. No, we're all going to talk about all of this stuff today. I don't give a fuck if you, I don't give a fuck if you came to this channel and be like, oh, I don't want to hear that shit. Then you know what? Go to a stupid YouTuber that doesn't talk about this shit because, oh, my precious feelings. Oh, I don't want to know. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. If you don't want to talk about what's happening for the rest of the world or some shit like that, or what's going to happen to the world soon, then you know what? Get out of my channel. Get out of my channel. Get out of my channel. I don't give a shit. I don't. We're in 2025. Like I said, we're almost at the end of this year, and you don't see the writing on the wall with the word, and yet you still want to be distracted with WWE. You dumb motherfucker. You dumb motherfucker. You dumb motherfucker. You know what that's called, right? Bread and circus. I hope you know that. WWE is literally bread and circus. Bread, wine, and circus. Have you heard about that? You never heard about that? They did that back in Rome. right? Make it a huge event so everyone can get distracted. Meanwhile, you have these pedophiles in the background. Oh, did I said that out loud? Did I said that out loud? Did I said that out loud? Oh, I'm sorry. You guys gotta think, man. You guys gotta think. You guys gotta do your fucking goddamn research. You gotta be wise and knowledgeable. And if you're not wise and knowledgeable, you're gonna be falling in the dust when everything shuts down. Already, already there's glitches that are happening. And you think WWE is gonna survive this shit? No, they're not. They're gonna die off. WWE's gonna die. Some people say WWE's already dead. It's just you're slowly seeing its demise. Yeah, I mean they're already bankrupt anyways, guys. They're in debt. They're in debt. By the way, WWE was in debt when Vince owned it too. So don't think TKO put it in debt. They put it in even more debt. That's why everything's expensive now. All right. Why do you think Vince sold it? Vince sold it because it was in debt. Oh no, Vince sold it because all the sexual allegations that happened. I'm not saying that's not true, but a long time ago when I made that video, I literally said that. How do you not know that they got rid of this motherfucker? Because how do you not know they did that? They made that allegation just to get rid of this motherfucker. How do you not know that? You see, never leave a stone unturned. But obviously, at the end of the day, we could see Vince do that stuff, which is fucked up, you know? Because even if he didn't do that, we can see him do that. And that's fucked up, right? Right? Because he made himself that way, you know? He presented himself that way. And then when you hear all the other years from the 70s and 80s and 90s of all the shit that he's done, it's almost like, yeah, of course that would happen to him. It's almost like WWE kept that all a secret, and then when they finally wanted to get rid of him, then they let it out. You see? You see? And then Vince just sold it because he's like, fuck you. All right, fine. You gonna do this to me? Fine. Guess what? The company's bankrupt. It's in debt. Here you go. Have it now, bitch. Fuck you. I made more money than you now. To be honest, Vince is laughing. Vince McMahon is literally laughing at all of you guys. Seriously. He's the one that sold this company that was in fucking debt, in crumbles, and he made more money than ever than having that company at all. Can you believe that shit? Can you believe that shit? It's like that one scene in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. More money, more money, more money, more money. That's beautiful, Dad. Oh, man. Yo, I can't. I can't. I just had to say it. Because there's no reason. There's no reason for us to keep going with this system that we call WWE. There's no reason to. All right? Look, I know you guys love wrestling. I do too. I love wrestling too. But guys, we got to call a spade a spade. All right? We got to realize that life is too short. I'm not going to waste my time and energy on a company that doesn't give a fuck. It's the same thing how I feel with Rockstar and Square Enix. And many people think that GTA 6 is coming out next year. You guys are fucking high. It just got delayed until 2027. I don't care if that's true or not. That's still, eventually everyone's going to start noticing that. It will be delayed. GTA has been delayed multiple times. Every time it's going to come out, it's delayed. And then when it's about to come out again, it's delayed again. It's the same thing with the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Look at the patterns. But yet you guys want to be upset because you are distracted with content. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. So what's gonna happen when YouTube shuts down? What's gonna happen when your precious porn shuts down? What's gonna happen when when the lights turn off in your own house because you're using an app and the app doesn't work anymore and then it shuts off or it's glitch and now you can't pay your light bill. You know? What's going to happen with WWE? To be quite honest, I don't give a shit what happens to this company. I really don't. All these wrestlers, look, I used to care about these wrestlers until I found out they're the exact same way as fucking goddamn Diddy. No, they're not. Oh, trust me, they are. Not all of them are like that, but I'm saying that they rather sell their soul to or spirit to literally become famous just to get by in life. And some of these wrestlers don't have a PhD. They never went to college and all that shit. Some of them have, but other ones haven't. So this is all they have. If this falls, they have nothing to go by. They will have to get a regular job, a mundane job. Oh, boo hoo. Boo hoo. Sad fucking bitch. Sorry. Sorry when WWE is gone. Triple H needs to be a cashier. Stephanie McMahon needs to mop floors. Oh, I'm sorry. Most people, like, they have too much money for that shit. But that's an example, guys. That's just an example. And yes, you think Stephanie McMahon and Triple H are actually going to get mundane jobs if this shit shut down? No. I'm sure they have so much money saved up to the point that they don't give a shit anymore. They don't. Because when you're making so much money, there's no reason for you to actually care about your product anymore. There isn't. Look at Square Enix. And the thing is, there's a different situation with WWE and Square Enix. WWE thinks it's not a sinking ship. At least Square Enix knows they are a sinking ship. WWE likes to act like they're not a sinking ship, but they are. They're a sinking ship, guys. And stop acting like they're not. They are. And the fact that you think that they're not, you can kiss my ass. Seriously. Seriously, man. No, actually, no. Don't kiss my ass. Kiss a hairy pig's ass. How about that? While the pig is shitting all over AVGN style. uh, I want to have a rhinoceros drop feces down my throat. uh, I want to pee out a cactus. Yo, for real. I want to pee out a cactus to watch this shit. I want to pee out a fucking goddamn kidney stone than this shit. I am dead serious. That would be more entertaining and more fucking feasible of content than this shit. I want to fucking die than watch this shit. Because at least I'll be going to the afterlife and I'll be like, oh, I don't have to see this shit anymore. For real. When death is more appealing than watching your content, something's a problem. Something's a problem, man. Something is a problem. But apparently that's not a problem. You know? You guys want to watch shit content, shit movies, shit videos on YouTube. Look, we all love our junk. That's fine. Look, that happens. We all love our junk food sometimes, and that's fine. But you got to be careful what you watch. You got to be careful what you consume, and you got to make sure that what you consume doesn't overtake you or overwhelm you. Basically, you know. Does that make sense? You know, it's like look at WWE. WWE right now is not putting content to the point that we just don't care. And I see all these people coming to the arenas acting like, oh, it's going to be different. And if I don't watch it and something change, then I'm going to miss it. Who cares? Who cares, man? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? If I don't give a shit, how do you think how these wrestlers feel? How do you think the people that own this company feels? If they don't give a shit, why should I? And why should you? Why should you go to these shows? They already took out you having the option to go to these house shows, man. They already told you to fuck off. But you would still come. Same bullshit what WWE has always been. All right, the same thing at WrestleMania 22. All right, or this is what's it called? What they said around WrestleMania 22 when WrestleMania 22 happened? Oh, Bizarre Award. They always say that when they don't want the fans to act a certain way and they cheer for another wrestler that they don't want them to cheer for. Oh, it's Bizarre Award. It's Bizarre Award. And then these fucking commentators have to say it. And you fucking commentators, all you have to say is be like, no, I'm not gonna say that shit. You're insulting my intelligence. You're even insulting these people's intelligence. And the fact that you spilling that out, that even if Vince or Triple H is in your ear telling you this shit, then guess what? You're insulting my intelligence as well. All right? You don't care. The thing is, it's fun. It's funny that these wrestling podcasters, not the ones on YouTube. I'm talking about the ones in the show. These wrestling these commentators, they look like they're having fun. The most fun that they ever had, right? But why? Why is that? Are you doing some crooked shit that you couldn't do behind the scenes, but you can do it now more than ever because no one doesn't give a shit? It's something to think about. I could be gone, of course, but it's something to think about. It's fucked up if that's true. Why are you, for example, why is Michael Cole having a blast of, having a time of his life when this company is a sinking ship? It's literally the water's right here. It's a sinking ship like Titanic. The water's right here, and I'm like, oh shit, this is about to go down. This is about to fall, and I'm already out of the ship. I'm already at the lifeboats, and I'm over here looking at it like that woman in Titanic. God Almighty. But yet all the wrestlers and all the podcasters and YouTube and the commentators on in wrestling are just like, yeah. Again, not all wrestling podcasters are like that on YouTube because they even know this is a sinking ship. They are starting to notice. They are starting to realize. Thank goodness they are starting to realize that this company is pure fucking trash. Yes, it's corrupt. Yes, it does all of this stuff. We already know that. But it's pure trash. It's trash. It's like that one wrestler YouTuber that I used to watch. I forgot his name. And I forgot the YouTuber's name because I don't know if he makes YouTube videos anymore. But years ago, when you talked about the John Cena era, when John Cena was getting pushed down our throat, he was over here like the product is stale. And I'm over here like, I'm thinking about that guy now because I'm over here like, I wonder what he thinks about WWE now. Oh, I would love to watch that video. The product is stale. And what happened to the people that stick up the middle finger to John Cena at WrestleMania 23 and ECW One Night Stand when he was fighting Rob Van Dam? What happened to that guy? What happened to that guy? That John Cena hater, basically. Was he just a part of the show? Was he just part of the product? Because I don't see him anymore. I don't. I don't see him anymore. And most people are like, well, it's because of these ticket prices, and maybe he realized that this company's not worth it anymore. I'm not going to see it. That most likely it's true too. All right? Because if you look at past wrestling events, there was a woman and her husband. He was bald, and she was like a little shorter than him. Obviously, he was taller, but they used to wear like jackets. He wore like a light a neon green jacket, and she wore like a pink jacket. You know, and they were always in these wrestling events. You can always tell that they were there. You know, it's like that guy. It's like the green t-shirt guy or something like that, or the guy with the hat in wrestling. You know these people that we always notice: the redhead guy, the red hat guy, the green t-shirt guy. We all know these other people, But what happened to them? They're not around anymore. Did they decide to say fuck you, fuck this shit, I'm out of here, or were they part of the product to begin with? You see, this is something you need to think about because I don't know these people. You don't know these people either. Do they have a YouTube channel? It's not hard to make a YouTube channel. It's not hard to make In 2025, it's not hard to make fucking videos. Come on, guys. If any of these people were not part, if these people were not part of the product, then why are they not on the internet? Why they don't have a YouTube channel? They would have got clout. I would have subscribed to them because you saw them on television. You saw them on TV in these wrestling events. So why wouldn't you subscribe to them? Why wouldn't you watch their videos and watch them go to these wrestling events live and experience what they went through or something like that? Why they're walking, getting their ticket, and going into the event. Basically, there's YouTube videos out there that are like that, but why they don't have it? The ones that I mentioned, because they are part of the machine. And it's just like anything else in WWE. We don't need you anymore. Get out. You're fired. Donald Trump, you're fired. Or Vince McMahon, you're fired. What does Triple H say? He doesn't have anything like that, like Trump or Vince. These are both corrupted motherfuckers. But at least they have an iconic "you're fired" or "you're fired." What does Triple H have? He doesn't have it. At least Stephanie McMahon has it. Yeah, fired. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? I can see that. Yeah, that's I like that. You know, I don't think Shane McMahon has that. What does Triple H have? And then all of a sudden you hear this shit of like him trying to what is it? Him trying to promote him and Shawn Michaels for WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. What? That's what he tried to do when he was on the mic one day and Shawn Michaels was in the ring and he's like, "Oh, I could come back to the ring one day." And he looks at Shawn or some shit. And I'm over here like, "Oh God, Shawn Michaels is gonna super kick your chin off and you're gonna have a heart attack right there." This man wants to die in the ring. And the thing is, there's some wrestlers that are like that. "Oh, I don't mind if I die in the ring." That's fine if you like that. You know that's fine. You're a wrestler. You love the art. You love the sport, basically. You love the craft. You love the storytelling. You love how it works and everything like that. I get that. I do. I get that. But you're not even realizing how traumatizing that is to the people that are watching. That's traumatizing, man. Imagine a little kid that loves you, that sees you as a hero, and then they see you die in the ring. Like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just want to say that right now, man. You wrestlers don't have to kill yourselves like this, man. Seriously. Even some of these old school wrestlers like Austin said that no, you guys don't have to do all those flips and kicks and all that shit. You can slowly progress to that, and I agree. You can slowly progress to that, but automatically when you're like phew, 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 like a fucking anime, then it's like you're hurting you're killing yourself even more. You're hurting your body even more. What does your body tell you when you get outside of the ring and you go to the back of the locker room? Your body probably tells you, stop doing this shit. Listen to your body. These wrestlers, man. Look, you guys are going to be out of a job soon. All these wrestlers, I don't care if it's AEW, New Japan, or AAA, or TNA, you guys are going to be out of a job soon. Oh, that's fucked up that you said it. No, it's true. You guys are going to be out of a job soon. The government shut down. What does that tell you? People think that the government shutdown is worse than COVID, which is fucking hilarious. Because when COVID happened, all you guys were freaking out. Oh, we need to go back to normal. We need to go back to normal. We need to go sometime back to normal. But yet, when the government shut down, you were literally like dropping dead like flies. Seriously. You're not even seriously. You're not even reacting the way that you reacted when COVID happened. You're reacting literally like your livelihood just died. It's like you found out religion is about all this pagan shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Reasons why Donald Trump wants to get rid of the holidays. Go ahead, get rid of the fucking holidays. Who gives a fuck? They're all pagan shit anyways. Seriously. And if you don't believe me, then you haven't done your research. And go fuck yourself and kiss my ass. I'm dead serious. You lack knowledge. And that's dangerous. And I should not be surrounded by you. No, I'm dead serious. Because if I'm surrounded by you, then anyone can manipulate you for you to kill me. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Alright? Seriously. Even my own friends and family would be like, fuck that shit. But the general person that watching this video will probably do that. You disgust me. You disgust me. You disgust me. Alright? Seriously. No, man, I don't care. We're going to say a whole bunch of shit here on this video. I'm surprised they didn't say more. I know if I show this video to my friend Gummy, shout out to you, bro. You're going to be like, damn, man, this is a good video. But you could have kept going. You could have kept, filling it up. Stirring the pot. Eating that cereal. Remember that shit? Oh, God, man. I love you guys. No, seriously. I love my subscribers, bro. Seriously, man. Never change, guys. Never change. That's why you guys subscribe to me, to watch stuff like this. All right. I don't care if I get 1 view, 2 views, or even 0 views. I know someone's gonna watch it. So, WWE needs to get their act straight. If they want to transition into the Enlightenment war that's about to happen, then they need to change. I said this all before. I said it a whole bunch of times. All right? If these video game companies and these other companies like Warner Brothers and Disney, if they want to be a part of the next era of what's happening to the planet itself, then you need to change along with the planet. Does that make sense? But if you don't, guess what? You will die. If you don't adapt, you die. Same thing that you see in nature. When some animals and bugs in nature don't adapt, guess what happens to their whole species? They die off. All right? So, what do you guys think down below? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, make it a reaction video if you want to. I don't care. Hell, make a rant video about me if you want to. I don't care about this video. I don't give a shit. All right? Because if you do make a rant video about this video, then that just tells me how unintelligent you are. And it's worrisome. It is. Look at the Halloween franchise. The Halloween franchise sucks. Alright? It hasn't been good in years. And yet we're going to get a fucking video game? Really? Yes, Michael Myers deserves a video game and shit like that. But you mean to tell me we're going to get that crap of a video game? When we could have had in so many other stuff with the Michael Myers video game. There's so much potential. But you want to make it a mundane bullshit like you did with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. What the hell? What are you doing? How come Killer Clowns from Outer Space couldn't be a replica of Destroy All Humans? Oh! I would have played the shit out of that game. That's all you had to do. Copy, paste, make it good, make sure it's not fucked up, and make sure it's fun. That's it. That's it. Because a lot of people seem to forget. A lot of these products that are based on movies or shows, sometimes they take aspects of like from Mario or Legend of Zelda or even Final Fantasy, And it's like the reason they do that is because they were inspired by it, and plus they would know that hey, it will fit well with this type of show or type of movie format into a video game. Basically, that's how it was back in the 90s and a little bit of the 80s and a little bit of the 2000s when we had movies based on video games, and they took and they took a very popular aspect of what video games were at that time, like again Mario Brothers or what is it or an RPG, and they ran with it basically. So it's mind boggling to me that they just want to do some bullshit. I don't get this shit. I don't. It's so sad. It is. It's so sad. And look, I want this company to grow. I want this company to succeed, but they don't want to succeed. They don't want to grow. So why should I care? Why should I give a shit? Seriously, when you put so much energy to a product that literally treats you like shit, and now more than ever is treating you like shit, and you still are praising it and still want to see more from this company. No, I'm sorry, no, I don't. I don't. I don't want to see anything from this company anymore. I don't want to see anything from WWE anymore. It's the same thing how I feel with Rockstar and Square Enix. I don't want to see nothing from you motherfuckers anymore. Seriously. Either get right or I don't give a shit. Seriously. It's not that hard. Well, apparently it's hard for them. Because they want to do some mundane bullshit instead of listening to the fans, listening to the crowd, and you know, or I don't know, read the room, basically. Read the room. Read the room. If you can't do that, then guess what? Get out of the business. Get out of the business, Triple H. I won't be surprised if Triple H is fired by the end of this year. Don't be surprised. I won't be surprised. If Triple H is fired, don't expect things to get better too. Alright? Seriously. You think that if Triple H is fired, things will get a whole lot better? No, it won't. No, it won't. Seriously, it's ridiculous. So, I'll see you guys later. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Know thyself. Know thyself. Know thyself. Alright? Just by doing that, literally shake the government itself. Alright? Why do you think there's a government shutdown? Because the government shutdown is the response of people like me now doing that, of that. That's the response of that. So in America is falling because of that. So if you love America and you want America to still survive after this, then you're gonna fall with America. All right. So be safe, guys, and take care.